the chairman of a Senate committee called the Health, Education, Labor, and Pension Committee. And one of the issues we are struggling with is a national crisis, as all of you know. Our nation, especially during and after the pandemic, is really looking at many, many mental health problems in America. And there are people who talk about the isolation that many of us in this country feel, the separation that we feel from others, the sense of loneliness that exists. And what I'm hearing from you is actually standing up and bringing people together to fight for a common goal. I mean, obviously it has economic benefits, that's the goal. But in the process, by coming together, call it love, call it whatever you want, you're breaking through your own isolation into working with others. And that feels, from what I'm hearing you say, pretty good.
In America today, we have more income and wealth inequality than we've ever had. People on top doing phenomenally well, middle class struggling, lower income people really facing desperate times. And you don't do deficit reduction in any moral sense on the backs of some of the people in this country who are barely making it right now. Meanwhile, the wealthiest people in this country who are doing phenomenally well will pay no more in taxes. Large corporations that have raised profits, seen huge increases in their profits in recent years, they're not going to be asked to pay a nickel more in taxes. As you indicated, there's going to be a disastrous pipeline to be expedited at a time when the scientists tell us we got to do exactly the opposite, cut back on fossil fuel production. So to my mind, and I should also add, in 2 year time, a $56 billion increase in military spending, despite the fact that the Pentagon is the only federal agency not to have been audited. Massive waste and fraud in the Pentagon. They get $56 billion more over the next 2 years. But what we are surrendering to is the Republican hijacking of the appropriations process, right, and basically holding the world's economy hostage, and we're surrendering to that. And Chris, let's be very clear. In 2 years' time, they're going to be back again, right, and we're going to go through this whole process again. So, you know, I think certainly this agreement is nowhere near as bad as the Republican original proposal, which would have been devastated. But I think for a variety of reasons, the no vote is right.